Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. If you like rogues, I am so glad that you're here with us. Folks, I am back with more Below the Stone. This game has been calling out to me, and I think what I feel is that addiction is setting in, and I'm loving it. If this is your first time out here with us below the stone and digging into the caves, what we have here is an action roguelite of sorts where we are part of a dwarven village, and we're out here putting the work in, trying to find all kinds of interesting resources so that we can build new things out of the discovered ore and come down and do even better expeditions. And that's what we're going to try to do today. We're just going to try and get a little bit further each time. As we do that, we'll be able to come back to our blacksmith buddy up above and say, hey, how are you? That's really great. Let's get to building, buddy. Brought you back some good stuff. At the same time, we've got some quests that we're trying to knock out. If you look up at the top left there, as we knock out those quests, we're going to be rewarded handsomely when we return up above. Gold, treasure chests, all kinds of good stuff. What I'd like to do this time is find some additional lead, because that's going to open up our capability to make different armors and weapons, and perhaps eventually an even better... Okay, we need one more bat. There we go. Perhaps an even better pickaxe as well, so that we can get to the resources that are sometimes blocked from us. Oh geez, it's a cave-in. All right, we got to stay away from those black spots on the ground, but sometimes you're rewarded with the cave-ins, because the rock that falls sometimes has some nice resources. I should mention too, I haven't been using the torch quite a bit, but I did learn recently that you can set dudes on fire if you hit them with the torch. So it's effective as a weapon and a light source, turns out. Isn't that cool? Oh, look at this guy. He's the dude that eats a bunch of rocks. When you take him out, you gang a bunch of stuff. All right. Boy, we are low on health here, so let's slam some beef in just a moment. Speaking of slamming beef and meats in general, oh, are we stuck? We're stuck on the rock. All right, let's remedy that. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you that are celebrating. I am just out here enjoying the morning so far, drinking a nice cup of coffee. The wife got up early with me. I'll explain why in a moment. My wife's not a huge coffee drinker, but she has some bag of Starbucks cinnamon coffee, and she said, hey, you know, could we whip this up today? I said, yeah, of course, we can do that. Ooh, look at this dude just hanging out here. Happy to ruin his day a little bit. Don't mind if I do. So, made that coffee, and reason I had to get up earlier, you've heard me talking about the Popeye's Cajun turkey, right? Well, guess whose refrigerator runs a little bit too strongly? If your answer was the goat, you would be correct. Yeah, it did not thaw in time. You know, I followed the whole, hey, you take it out at this time and you can expect about 4 pounds to thaw per day. Yeah, that's if, you know, you don't have Sub-Zero living in your fridge. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Some of you probably know. My wife was saying it's because we've got so much damn stuff jammed into the fridge and the air can't move around. And I believe her about that. I'm not a physicist myself, but I do believe that that's probably correct. Hey, here's some good news. We have finished all 3 of the quests that they lined up for us up above. So they're going to be just thrilled with us. Let's see if we can just keep going here. This is such a nice, chill game. You know, you can come down here with a goal in mind, or you can just come down here and enjoy the process of digging and hanging out, you know? And you're just kind of glad in general that it's not you lugging around all this equipment and doing the digging, right? You can sit here and say, cheers to you, and take a sip of coffee. Mm-hmm. That's really great. I am looking forward to football and friends and family and all the things, you know? It's really, really tremendous. I love this time of year. It's a little bit, well, it's a little bit crazy in terms of schedules and trying to fit it all in. But, you know, it's always worth it. You have the moments of panic. I mean, believe me, when I went into the fridge the other day and I went to pick up the turkey and I couldn't press into the leg meat or the breast meat, I said to myself, we have a problem. We have a little bit of an issue. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. But there was a moment, I mean, I did say out loud to my wife that I feel like a little bit of an idiot because I had plenty of time to remedy the situation. And, you know, here we are. I'm finding out a day before, 2 days before. And so, you know, right now we're doing the whole add cold water, pop it in the sink. Refresh the water every 30 minutes to do, you know, half a pound or a pound. I was doing that yesterday, and then I got up this morning. I was a little bit horrified because I thought, oh, you know what? There is a chance that by putting it back in the fridge, we don't want to be stuck in there. We need room to move around. All right. There's a chance that I reversed course on, you know, everything I did the other day, but it felt okay. It felt okay this morning. So I think we're gonna be okay. Christmas is saved, okay? We can all celebrate. All right. You know, it's hard to get away from the little sparklies. When you see them there, you know, even if you don't need it, you just feel like there's just this motivation to head in that direction. I love it. It's like a whisper. All right, we've got some fossils. Love seeing those. Now, the game is in early access. But I can tell you that, you know, when you continue to go deeper and deeper, you do run into some camps, and the kobolds are inhabiting those, and they're not glad you're there. You're kind of an unwanted guest, you know? But you can rob them if you're able to go in and you know, either take them out one by one or whatever you're trying to do. You can rob their stuff, and they've got some nice treasure. I've seen it one time when playing, but I don't think I've been able to show that off to you all yet. I would love to be able to at some point. You know, let's switch over to the sword as long as we're gonna be attacked like that. Let's see what we got over here. I don't think we've encountered any lead yet. Usually I can tell because the copper pickaxe will not work on the lead. You need the other pickaxe, which is why I carry 2 of them. Okay. Well, let's keep coming up this way. We haven't investigated up here yet. I will say, though, the pickaxe is a formidable weapon. You know, it swings very fast. It doesn't have the damage of the sword, but the speed is really nice, especially for the slimes that creep up rather quickly. Maybe we want to try this a little bit and do some damage over time. Wow, that's not bad. That's really not bad. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm going torch mode for a little bit. I like it. You gotta experiment, right? Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Okay. Still got 2 hunks of beef, sitting here at 63 health. Not a bad way to go. Now let's go ahead and grab these resources. Oh wow, he's a big one. Folks, if you are enjoying the video and you'd like a continuation of this series, let me know in the comments. Or just simply hit the like button, that helps too. Just lets me know that we are on track with what we're doing and that folks are having a good time. Oh, hey. Have we reached an encampment? We have. Oh, that's super exciting. Okay, so before we do that, because it's hard once you get in there, we're gonna grab some health real quick here. And we'll throw on our sword. Oh, wow. Oh, we're gonna get some good stuff, folks. Gosh, look at all of them. All right, if we can go one at a time, we will. Although, it looks like that's gonna be a 2 at a time situation. If we can get this guy first while those 2 are stuck. Becomes a little bit difficult when you got projectiles flying at you, but it looks like we're gonna get a shot at this guy. I think we are at a point where I should make the crossbow, maybe next time. Perfect. Okay, what can we get here? Some wood planks, not bad. Some bones. There are definitely items that can be fashioned from bones. So, happy to see those. Look at that, a chest. What do we got here? Ooh, what is that? Shotgun shell. Okay. Definitely something that exists that I was unaware of completely. What do we get here? Empty average flask. Ooh. Okay, we'll absolutely use that, especially right now. Perfect. 30 health. And you know what else we've got is these baked potatoes that look a lot like fingernails, but they're not, turns out. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's keep being explorers. That's what's so fun about this. You know, you just never know what you're gonna get. Okay. Ooh, that looked like something interesting too. Was it just, oh, here it is. Blue cap, all right, some kind of mushroom. Let's dig. Oh, we can't get through that. Can't use that either. Okay. So that's a pretty thick wall, but we can come through this way. I saw the gleaming. I had to know, you know? All right. let's see if this continues at all. Maybe they've got additional sections in the area. Looks like there's something over here too. All right. Some nasty slimes. But thankfully, with the armor that I've fashioned, they only take down 1 health when they slam into me, so not a huge big deal. Not that I want it to happen either, but it's going to. They're tough to miss every time. All right, let's keep going here. See if we can find any more of the good stuff. I still don't think we've encountered lead. A lot of tin. You need a little bit of everything because some of the ingots that you can fashion, they require multiple ores. Yeah, you know what? Gosh, this torch is fantastic. Might just have to stick with that. See, now I do not have yet the pick that's required to gather that type of ore, unfortunately. But maybe, oh, they got us once. That's okay. It's like there's some copper here, which is great. What else we got? We got some fossils in the area now. Wonderful. It's good stuff. And I was playing a little bit of Death Must Die last night. It's still such a fun game, you know? I was working to see if I could get any, unique type of run or combination going. I never really know if I'm going to be able to or not. And so as you're aware, we've been doing the watch party formats where I've been recording and then adding the commentary afterwards with that game. They were good runs. They were fun, but I was hoping to find maybe a new legendary to show off to all of you, and that just didn't happen, so they ended up just being for fun, not for the channel. All right, let's see. Some more fossils. Now, it looks like we're connecting back up with the area that we kind of started in. Let's keep going. I mean, we've got 73 health. We'll go back over here and see if we can take this any further in another direction. I think I might have mentioned to you all as well that my older daughter had a birthday, and one of her gifts was a copy of Dave the Diver on the Switch. Just a wonderful game if you haven't gotten around to it yet. It's got a little bit of roguelite love in the diving section, I'd say, is where that component comes into play, because that blue hole that you're diving into is randomly generated every time. Oh, look, we are like way back with this dude. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's maybe head down further in this direction. So she started the game the other day and has just been totally glued to it, and it's great to see. I'm still playing on the side, but she, I'm pretty sure, has already surpassed where I've gotten to, which I'm totally fine with as well. All right. You know, it looks like we could go further over here. Oh, I didn't even see that guy sitting there. Or not. Maybe we should come down here and see if this kind of road continues. All right. Change weapons out real quick, too. We're still doing okay on health. Now, I think these give you health, too. Yeah. All right, so let's eat some mushrooms real quick here. You know, we'll just do some brain rewiring right in the depths of the cave. Why not, right? If you know, you know. All right. Yeah, it looks like we didn't go as far in this direction, so let's continue forward a little bit here. Okay. Well, this path keeps going for a little bit. And it looks like we can even go through to there, which, let's do that. I was hoping for some lead. I bet you were too. Let's go a little bit over here, because I did see a shiny. Alright, looks like it's more tin. Take a quick sip here. Cheers to you. And your family, and your friends that you'll be eating turkey with and watching football with today. Alright. I hear frogs. See, let's torch them. Okay, we can confirm they stay on fire even when they run through the water. We're defying science, and I love it. Okay. Well, we might as well, right? We're gonna need it at some point, and I've opened up several slots in the bank. Looks like we're taking a biome shift here a little bit. Maybe. Let's keep going down the path. Well, we're finding the copper ore. I mean, could be on to an area that offers more of the unique ore. There's a lot of test and see in this game, and you know, I would imagine as we open up additional items and build new gear, there will be some divining rod of sorts that says, oh, you're looking for this? Let me pop that up on the map, you know, and make that a little bit easier. But I don't mind the random search, you know, there's just a sense of adventuring about it all. All right, we're definitely gonna burn this slime a little bit, knock him down, and then spread some more burn, I think. I actually really like that method. Skellies don't like fire either. All right. Wonderful. All right, we're gonna go just a little bit further, and then we'll call it a run and bring back our supplies, and then we'll just keep building up, you know, doing these short little runs, getting in, getting out, building up the gear arsenal. think after that encounter, we'll go ahead and head back. But I'm going to get a little bit more health back before we call the escape pod in. Let's just eat up those mushrooms, man. All right. Let's call the pod in. And I think we can survive the onslaught here. They always bring the tougher guys all of a sudden. Look at that. We got spiders. We got kobolds with spears, swords. My goodness. But we're halfway. I think we're going to be okay. I like to try and get him in the center. Oh, jeez. You're doing a good job of knocking us out. That worked out well. All right, we are heading back. That's a ton of gold. That's enough gold to buy something cool at the shop if something cool appears. All right, got some gold. Got some kind of resource there. That looked interesting. I'm not sure what that was. Interesting. And we got a couple of, looks like dynamite, but we don't have space for it yet. So I will remedy that. Oh, that's why we didn't pick it up. Because we don't have the space for it. Folks, thank you so much for hanging out. For more Below the Stone, let me know if you're enjoying these videos. I am happy to continue playing it. I love the game. Addiction is setting in. I hope you have just a wonderful time with family and friends today, and that you stuff yourself with turkey if you're out there celebrating Thanksgiving. If not, I hope you have just a great day in general. Tell you what, we'll see you next time. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every time, and we'll give away a video game at least once a week. How about that? How about that? Take care out there.